Okay. Hello. Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the topic is. Good morning, students. Good morning to one and all. So today topic is oxidation state. The D block elements which are exhibit the different oxidation state. The scandium to zinc. And you observed the scandium to zinc, the scandium to magnesium, the oxidation states are increased here. Again decrease. It means the each and every elements are exhibiting different oxidation state. So here the scandium plus 3, titanium the plus 4, vanadium plus 2 to plus 5, chromium plus 2 to plus 6, and magnesium plus 2 to plus 7, iron plus 2 to plus 6, cobalt plus 2 to plus 4, and nickel plus 2 to plus 4, and copper plus 1 to 2, and zinc is 2. So in this, so they are all the elements which are exhibiting here the different oxidation states. They are exhibiting here different oxidation state, and the one of the common oxidation state here is plus 2. Except of common oxidation state, the common oxidation state is here plus 2. Plus 2. All the elements are the common oxidation state is plus 2. All the elements are definitely exhibiting the plus 2 oxidation state. Well, so why they are exhibiting a different oxidation state? Let's see. Now increase number of oxidation state from scandium to magnesium because unpair electrons, because increase unpair electrons from scandium to magnesium. Already we know that in the D block of the scandium share only the one electrons, and when you move from the scandium to magnesium, the magnesium have a D block of the element have a 5 unpair electrons here, right? 5 unpair electrons. So it means, and the outermost the 4s2. So it means when you are moved from the scandium to magnesium, the number of unpair electrons are here increases. Due to the increased number of unpair electrons, increasing the oxidation state from plus 2 to plus 7 here. Plus 2 to plus 7. And when you move from the magnesium to zinc, magnesium to again zinc, the oxidation states are decreased here. Magnesium oxidation is plus 2, and we move from towards zinc, then the oxidation states are decreases, because when we are moved from the magnesium to zinc, so magnesium in which the unpaired electrons are present here in the d orbital, and the zinc in which the pairings are present. The pair of all the d orbitals are completely fulfilled with pair of electrons. So as the number of pairing increases, the oxidation states are decreases, because if the d orbitals are paired, means they are never participates in the chemical reactions or chemical bonding. So that's why they are never exhibiting the oxidation state here. So d orbitals are here completely fulfilled here. So it means the d orbitals of the all the d orbital from zinc, they are never participates in the chemical reaction. So that's why they are never exhibiting the oxidation state here. As the pairing start, so as the pairing start, the pairing means it is here the stable here, it is stable, and it never participates in the chemical reactions, right? Never participates in chemical reactions. These are unpaired These are unpair means these are participates in the chemical reactions. So unpair electrons from the d orbitals or the outermost s orbital electrons, they are participates in the chemical reactions and exhibiting the oxidation state. If electrons are paired, the d orbitals, if the electrons are paired here, if electrons are paired means they are never participates in the chemical reactions, so that's why they never exhibiting the oxidation states. So that's why the when we are moved from the manganese to zinc, the pairing increases on the d orbital. So that's why the oxidation states here decreases from 7 to +7 to +2. That's right. So this is because the pairing of d electrons after the magnesium, which decrease the available of unpaired electrons, hence the oxidation state is decreases. Is it clear, students? Hello? Okay, sir. Is these points are clear? Hello? Huh? Element which gives the greatest number of oxidation states, great number of oxidation states in the middle, like in the middle the chromium, manganese, which the middle element which having the unpaired electrons, high unpaired electrons. So that's why these middle elements which are exhibiting more oxidation state, because of the unpaired electrons are present, and that unpaired electrons are participates in the chemical reactions, and that's why they are exhibiting the oxidation state from the +2 to +6 here in chromium, and here the +2 to +7 in the magnesium. Less number of oxidation state, extreme end means the copper and zinc at the right hand side, right? So from either the few electrons loss or share in the scandium and titanium. The scandium and titanium on the left hand side of the d block element, which having the less number of unpaired electrons in the d orbital, so that's why they are sharing the less electron, exhibiting the less oxidation here. So but when you compare the zinc and copper, the zinc and copper in which the pair of electrons are paired, so d orbital from the copper and zinc, they never participates in the chemical reaction. D orbitals from the zinc, they never participates in the chemical reaction. So the at the right hand side, the zinc and coppers are exhibiting the less oxidation state here, due to the paired electrons present in the d orbitals. Just on I think on the other hand, hello students. So scandium exhibiting the +2 oxidation state. Hello, voice is not clear. Just a minute. Hello. Now is it clear, students? Okay. scandium exhibiting the +2 oxidation state. The series the scandium exhibiting the +2 oxidation state. +2 oxidation state. Titanium +4 oxidation state. Hello. Virtually. And the scandium, the early in the series scandium +2. One 4s2. Okay. So 3d1 4s2. The scandium, the initial is exhibiting the here the this 2 oxidation state, and the here the d orbital 1 electrons. It exhibits the it releasing the 2 electron from the 4s orbital. Then it exhibits the scandium +2. Hello. Okay. Two of these d orbitals are one more electrons are present here. This d orbital 1 electrons. So here the 4 d orbitals are here empty orbitals, and the only 1 electron one unpaired electron present in the this dxy. The later these electrons are released, so it shows the +3 oxidation state, the +2 to +3. Initially it is showing the releasing electron from the 4s electron. After that the releasing the electron from the orbital, and the +2 oxidation state turns into the +3. No? No, first filled in the 4s orbital. Low range electron, the 3p, the after 3p it shift into the 4s, afterward 3d. Virtually the scandium, the +2 oxidation state, virtually unknown. So I will check and I will tell you this one. I think a little bit confused I am here. Right? Okay. So titanium, the +4 is the stable, then the 2 oxidation state. Neum 4. Neum 3d2 4s. So 3d2 4s. So the titanium. The titanium after the releasing the electron from the 4s and the 3d2, the titanium, the titanium turns into the +4 oxidation state. The +4 oxidation state is more stable than the titanium +3 and +2, because after releasing this electron, the titanium +4 attain the inert gas configurations Due to that reason, this is the titanium plus 4 is the most stable as compared to the plus 3, titanium plus 3 and titanium plus 4 configurations. Stable, if it release the, it means if it release two electrons, in that case, if okay, in this case it may be stable, either the completely filled this form, sorry, half filled this form, or completely filled. In this case, it is stable. Either it is completely filled, so half filled, or completely filled. In this case, stable. Otherwise, it is not stable. If the the d orbital contain the incomplete electrons, incompletely filled electrons, so that is the unstable. So that's why they are releasing electrons and attain the noble gas configuration. So titanium plus 4 attain the noble gas configuration after releasing 4 electrons from the 4s2 and 3d2. So that's why titanium 4 is more stable than titanium plus 3 and plus 2. Okay, look at students. Yeah, written here. Titanium is 22 atomic number. After releasing the 4 electrons, titanium plus 4 attain the argon configurations. So that's why the titanium plus 4 is more stable as compared to the plus 2 and plus 3 state. At the end of the, but in the other end, the zinc oxidation state is plus 2. So number of d electrons are involved. So d orbitals are here. No, isn't the number? That is a number. Written the not no. That is a number of d electrons. No d electrons. It means the 3d 10 4s2 4s0. So 3d10 electron. The 3d10 electrons, whenever the 2 electrons are the showing here, these electrons are removed from the 4s2 orbitals. Electrons are removed from the 4s2 orbital. There is the d orbital electrons. Never show the d orbital electrons are never released. So that's why it never showing the any oxidation state here. D orbital electrons never showing the oxidation state. Only the electrons are removed from the 4s orbitals. So that's why these are showing the oxidation state here. Is this clear, students? Hello. Maximum oxidation state of the reasonable stability corresponds to in the value to the sum of the s and d electrons up to magnesium. It means the 3d and 4s unpaired electrons are available for the maximum in the oxidation state. So from scandium to, when you move from the manganese, the d electrons and the 4s electrons are available. That's why they are showing the maximum oxidation state. They are showing maximum oxidation state. The titanium plus 4, vanadium plus 5, the chromium 5, magnesium 7, the followed, because the d electrons and the 4s electron both electrons are removed from the element. So that's why they are showing the higher oxidation state here. Plus 1, the 4, 5, 6, 7 oxidation states are exhibited by the titanium to manganese, because the d orbital electrons, 3d electrons as well as the 4s electrons are participates in the bonding. That's why they are showing oxidation state. So due to the decreased stability of oxidation state, so that the typical species follow the iron +2 +3, cobalt +2 +3, nickel +2, copper +2, and zinc +2. So here iron, (26), iron, if we are releasing the two electrons, iron if releasing the two electrons from the 4s, then it is for the Fe+2 oxidation state. After releasing Fe+2, the here the d block elements are here the unstable here, so that's why it releasing the one more electrons here. What a pairing is present in the dxy, the dxy having the pairing, so that's why it is releasing electrons. After releasing electron, Fe+3 contain the degenerate electrons, the same energy electrons. So these degenerated electrons are the more stable. So that's why the Fe+3 is more stable than Fe+2. And the cobalt +2 and +3 oxidation, yes. Fe releases electrons, the electrons will goes out of the atom. You are asking out of the atom. So the electrons are removed from it, means that these species are the bonding with the some elements like this. So iron dissociated from the chlorine, then it and some other species which carry that electrons like this. It means, so whatever the unpaired electrons are present here, the unpaired pair electrons, they are participates in the chemical bonding with some other species, and these are the metals. So that's why they are loose electrons to donate electron to some other species, then they are develop the charge. It means that electrons are moved to the some other species like chlorine, oxygen, and some other species, right? Harshit, is it clear? Okay, so that's why okay. Similarly, the Fe, either you may use the FeCl3 like this. It means the three chlorines are bonded with the iron. Now it becomes the Fe+3 and 3Cl minus. So that electrons are whatever the electrons are present in the iron, that electrons are moved towards the bonded species chlorine. Chlorines are accept that electrons and oxidizes iron. So that is why iron in the +3 oxidation state is more stable. It releases three electrons. It releases three electrons. The Fe+3 is more stable because in this Fe+3 d orbitals are present the completely half filled. It means they are degenerate form. So that's why it is more stable than the Fe2. No, is it clear, students? Okay. All. After magnesium decrease oxidation state, right? If higher oxidation state after manganese, stability. We are not discussing about the stability. We are not discussing about the stability. First, we are discussing the oxidation state here. Okay, look at here. or even magnesium ನಂತರ the so magnesium is here the exhibiting the 7 oxidation state. Magnesium exhibit the plus 7 oxidation state here, right? Okay. And the here the iron atoms, the iron atom this is pair and this is unpair. So the iron species release the 4s2 electrons and 1 electron from the d orbitals. The words iron becomes plus 3 state. So these electrons, whatever these electrons are there, so here these electrons are never participates in the chemical bonding. After releasing 3 electrons, Fe plus 3 attain this form, and these electrons are never participates in the chemical bonding here. Hello? Okay, these are electrons are never participate in the bonding. So never participates means the d orbitals are here. The d orbitals are attain the degenerate form having the same energy, and after releasing 3 electrons, again the size get reduced here, and these electrons are getting the more attraction, so they will never participate in the chemical bonding here. And again you are moved from the next element, again the iron cobalt. Next element, again the two d orbitals, sorry, the dxy dyz are paired here. If they're paired iron cobalt stage 27 2 3 5. Okay, so here if it release the 2 electrons, cobalt attain the plus 2 state, it, and here electrons are paired here. Electrons are paired in the dxy and the dyz orbitals. It is completely paired form, right? Their pairing means the pairing means when you compare this pairing and this unpairing, right? When you compare this pairing and this unpairing, the pairing orbitals are here the stable and the unpairs are the unstable here. That's why releasing the 2 electrons from the 4s orbitals, 2 electrons from the 4s orbital, and these electrons are never participates in the chemical bonding because the pairing increases, the dxy dyz pairing increases. As the pairing increases, the electrons are more stable here, the dxy dyz are more stable, so that's why it never releasing electrons from the d orbitals, and they are exhibiting the less oxidation state. Yes, right. Half filled. This is also get stable. So it okay. So this the cobalt is there here. The cobalt, the pairing increases here. The pairing increases. This is here. Look at here. The cobalt atom which releasing the 2 or 3 electron. The plus 2 oxygen state and plus 3 is showing here. Plus 2 and plus 3. It means here the whatever these electrons are there, dxy, dyz and dxy, these electrons in the here the 2 electrons are here, the 2 orbitals are here paired form. 2 orbitals are paired here. So removal of this electron purpose, after releasing the 4s electrons, removal of this electron to the state here. Deva Daganta. Turn from this, we need large amount of energy. No, it's not stable. Stable at what? Which condition it is stable? The concept of that. Okay, after removal of this electron, if this is the outermost electron, we have to remove this electrons. After removal of this electrons, this electron we can't able to remove these electrons. We have to remove either this one, right? Remove this one first, and afterward this one second. So pairing is there here. So pairing means the removal of this electron purpose we need the large amount of energy. So removal of this electron purpose need the large amount of energy here. Large amount of energy. So that's why this is the cannot release electrons. These electrons are cannot be released here. Hi. Hello. Hello, Vinay. Hello. So here this is the 4s2 electrons. The 4s2 electron, the d yz in which electrons are present, dyz. These electrons are paired. Removal of this electron purpose we need large amount of energy, and removal of this electron purpose we need again the large amount of energy because they are paired form. Due to the require large amount of energy, so that's why they are never participates in the bonding. Can't. Okay, hardly we have to remove. It's showing the plus 3 state when any species are bonded here, like the fluorine, high electronegativity fluorine atom. So these electrons will be removed. This electron. After removal of this electron, okay, here in this form. After removal of this electron, these electrons are again for stabilizing. These electrons are again promoted to here. Now it becomes like this, right? We have to remove the 4s electrons, and we have to also remove this last electron, dz square electrons. We have to remove of any species, oxygens or fluorines are bonded with the cobalt. We removed this electron. After removal of electron, these electrons are again promoted and shifted here. Now it becomes in this form. Right? So that's why it hardly showing the +2 state. And the if remove these electrons, if you saying that if you were remove this electron, any species are bonded, if it remove one this electron means these electrons are promoted here, again it stabilize the d orbitals. Similarly, so due to the pairing, the abrupt that decrease the stability of oxidation state. Due to the pairing, the decrease oxidation state, iron the +2 +3 state, in the nickel +2, copper +1 +2, and zinc is +2 state. Okay. The variability of oxidation state, the characteristics of transition in series arises. The incompletely filling the of d orbital in a such a way that the differ from each other by unity. The vanadium, here the V is the vanadium, is showing the oxidation state +2 to +5. This is the contrast with the variability of oxidation state of the non-transition element. So here these elements are there. The whatever the d block elements are present here, they are showing the maximum oxidation state because of the unpaired electrons are present in the d orbitals. But when you compare with this the non-transition element like the s block element, non-transition means like s block element, then the oxidation state is are very less here. So d block element, due to the unpaired electrons in the d orbitals which are showing the maximum oxidation state, and when you compare with the s block non-transition element s block which are showing the less oxidation state as compared to the d block element. So this is the characteristic, students. Okay, students, is these points are clear? Variability of oxidation state, non-transition element. So variability, the non-transition element means the s block element, because the transition element also the metallic character exhibiting, and the s block element also exhibiting the metallic characters. Here they are comparing the s block elements oxidation state with the d block element. D block exhibiting the variety of oxidation state because of the available of unpaired electrons in the d orbitals. Unpaired electrons in the d orbitals, but such type we could not be find in the T. So where the oxidation state normally differ by a unit of 2. So the s block elements are there. The s block elements are exhibiting the oxidation state either the 1 + 2. The +1 +2 exhibiting, but the non-transition element which are exhibiting the either the +1 alkali metal and the alkali earth metal the +2 they are exhibiting, not more than +2 the non-transition elements are exhibiting. But here due to the incomplete filling they are exhibiting the variety of oxidation state. So clear, students? Interesting feature, the variability of oxidation state of the d block element is noticed among the groups from 4 to the through a 10. The variability of oxidation state we are observing here from the group 4 to till group 10. Till group 10, from 4 to group 10, it means from the titanium, and the group 10 is cobalt, nickel. From titanium to nickel we have to observe here the variety of oxidation state. Variety of oxidation state we have to observe from the titanium to the nickel. And here in the next point Here they comparing with the p block element. The p block element, the what are the bottom of the elements are present. P block element have a lower oxidation state favored by the heavier element. Due to the inert pair effect, the opposite the true the group of D block element. So in P block element, we have discussed that the bottom of the element, these are the heavier element, which are in which the inert pair effects are occurs. Inert pair effect. Inert pair effect means this is the boron showing the plus 3 oxidation state, aluminum showing plus 3 oxidation state, gallium showing plus 3 oxidation state. But bottom of the element, which are bottom of the elements are showing only plus 1 oxidation state, because in the bottom of the element indium and thallium, the D block element, F block element and D block elements are occupying. In indium, D block elements are occupying, and the thallium, F block 4F14, 5D10, F block and D block elements are occupying. So that's why in this case here the number of proton in the indium for D10 4s2 4p1. So after this is the 4d10 and this is the 5s2 and this is the 5s2 and the 4p1. So in this case the indium and thallium which are exhibiting only the plus 1 oxidation state, because the after removal of one electron from the p orbitals, it becomes the 4d10 and the 5s2 electrons are exhibiting, right? So inner 4d orbitals, the 4d orbitals which are exhibiting exhibiting the strong nuclear charge and less screening effect. So 4d orbitals are never repulsed to the 5s electrons, So that's why the 5s electrons are completely concentrate toward the nuclear charge. So that's why these two electrons are never participates in the chemical bonding and never show the oxidation state. This is called as a inert pair effect. Is it clear, students? Is this point clear, students? So last line, first I'm telling you this is the P block element. Afterwards the last line, the opposite, the inert pair effect which is opposite to the D block element. Is it clear? Is this point? Acha student, look at here students, this element is there, this boron is the plus 3 oxidation state will be exhibited, and the aluminum also exhibiting the plus 3 oxidation state, and gallium also hardly exhibiting the plus 3 oxidation state, right? When you come to the indium and thallium, the P block element, what are the last two elements are there? P block element, last two elements are there. The last two elements which are exhibiting the less than 2 oxidation state as compared to the above species. It means the boron 13 group of element which are exhibiting plus 3 oxidation state, but these three species only exhibiting the plus 3 oxidation state, and bottom of the two elements are exhibiting the plus 3 minus 2, that is 1 plus 1 oxidation state, because two electrons here, two were substituting true, two electrons are never participates in the bonding. These electrons are never participates in the chemical reaction, so that is called the inert pair effect, like this, friends. It is the indium, the 4d10 and the 5s2. and lastly the 5p1. Indium release one electrons. Indium release one electron. Then it becomes nuclear charge again reduced 4d10 and 5s2. So d orbital screening effect is less, right? D orbital which showing the hello, good afternoon, ma'am. Hello. Yes, ma'am. I'm taking, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. After this class, ma'am. Sorry, students. Wait. 5p1. After releasing one electrons, the size get reduced here, and the 4d electrons are more closer to the nucleus, and 5s electrons also more closer to the nucleus. So tell me, the 4d electrons refers to 5s electrons or not? 4d orbital electrons, is it refers to the 5s orbital? No, because the 4d orbitals which having the less screening effect, and these are the more diffuse form, more the spreaded form. So that's why these are not refers to the 4s orbital. But here nuclear charge increases because of the number of electrons present. Nuclear charge increase. So 4s electrons which completely concentrate, completely getting the attraction from the nuclear charge, and they are more reduced. The size get more reduced here. So more reduced means these 4s2 electrons are completely getting the attraction from the nuclear charge. So that's why it never participates in the chemical reaction. 4s2 electrons never participates in the chemical reaction. That is we call as the inert pair effect. Why it is not participates in the chemical reaction? Because student, the 4s2 electrons are completely attracted toward the nuclear charge. It getting the complete attraction from the nuclear charge. So it never participates in chemical reaction. So that is we call as a inert pair effect. Now is it clear, students? Okay. So but this case opposite in this case the opposite to the group in D block element. But this case opposite to the D block element. The inert pair effect cannot show the bottom of the element. Okay. So group 6, molybdenum plus 4. Okay. Chromium, molybdenum, tungsten. Chromium which exhibiting the plus 4 oxidation state, molybdenum also exhibiting plus 4 state, and the tungsten also exhibiting plus 4 state. But the molybdenum and tungsten both are stable at the plus 4 state. They are stable at the plus 4 state. But the chromium plus 4 is the unstable. Chromium is the unstable element here. Chromium is the unstable at the plus 4 state. So that's why the chromium is bonded with is it attract with either the oxygens or some other species to form the Cr2 3 Cr2 O4, like this it form the like this species. So chromium is the unstable at the +4 state. So that's why it attracts the after formation or after attaining the +4 state, it attacks the atmospheric oxygen to form Cr2O3, Cr2O4, Cr2O7 like this. The compound will be produced to stabilizing themselves. But these the molybdenum and tungstens, the easily available of the d and s electrons for the ionization, and there is easy to electrons higher of the d and s orbital like the 4d, 3s, 5d, 4s orbitals easily lose electrons to attain the higher oxidation state. Molybdenum and tungstens are the more metallic than the chromium. Molybdenum and tungstens are more metallic than chromium. So that's why they are more easily release the electrons in the and attain the higher oxidation state here. So molybdenum is stable here. Again it lose electrons after releasing 4 electrons, and the tungsten also stable. Again it lose electrons because these are the high metallic element and show the higher oxidation state as compared to the chromium. The chromium forms the dichromate. Dichromate I show now, the Cr2O3, Cr2O4 or Cr2O7. These are the dichromate compound which act as a acidic medium, and a strong oxidizing agent. But MOO3, WO3 are not act as a oxidizing agent. It will not reduce. But chromium is reduce itself because it is unstable, and the molybdenum and tungstens are the more stable compound as compared to the chromium. The how chromium is oxidized here, we show one figure, students. Okay, look at here, students. 2-propanol treated with the chromic acid to form isopropyl chromate and water. Isopropyl chromate dissociated to form the hydronium ion, react with water to form hydronium ion, acetone and the chromate ion. So here it is attain the negative charge. Oxygen attain the negative charge. The oxygen here negative charge means it is act as a Cr2O3, Cr2O4 which act as a oxidizing agent. But molybdenum and tungstens, they are more metallic, so they are lose more electron and they are never act as a oxidizing agent here. Okay students. Okay, हाँ Binay. हाँ, molybdenum and tungsten +4 oxidation state. This compound. This compound, you are telling this compound. हाँ, molybdenum, tungsten +4 state. Sorry. हाँ. अच्छा. Sorry students, I forgot. I'm not noticed properly. Sorry. +6. Sorry. It's my mistake. I felt that it is like this. Sorry. Sorry, I forget this one. Sorry. Okay, next, what's your question? What's your question? They are found to be more stable. Here use the molybdenum. Sorry, I forget to write the 6, and the tungsten is also 6. Sorry, +6, and you send the chromium. Right. So in this state, when you kept these elements, the molybdenum +6, tungsten plus 6 and the chromium plus 6. When you kept into the open atmosphere in this form, so chromium which is attract the oxygens, it is attract the oxygens, but to form chromate Cr2O3, Cr2O4, Cr2O7, like this it form chromate, but not form the chromate. So these elements are will not react with the oxygens. It reacts with the oxygens here, oxygen, and because the molecules stable. Hello. So chromium molecule, the chromium here in the oxidation state is unstable. It is remains stable here. It remains stable because the whatever outermost electrons are present here, they are just concentrated toward the nucleus here, because the 4f orbitals and the 4f orbitals are occupying here. So they are concentrated toward the nucleus. Rest of electron concentrated toward the nucleus. But here these species, the plus 6 oxygen state, it will attack the oxygen to form Cr2O3, Cr2O7. And in this case, molybdenum and tungsten case, just they are the concentrated toward the nucleus, so that's why they will never attract the oxygens, never forms oxides. Because the chromium size, here look at here, the chromium size, when you compare the chromium size here, here the chromium, when it attains the oxidation state, chromium, scandium, platinum, vanadium, chromium, 24. Right. So it means the 34 and the 4s2 electrons. 34 and 4s2 electrons. When it releases the 6 electrons here, plus 6 state. So after the plus 6 state, these species which here chromium atoms are turned into the chromium ion, the plus 6 state. So the chromium ions which are the more easily form the oxides, they will the more attract toward the oxides and form the 2O3, 2O7, 2O4, as it form the oxides. It attract toward the oxygens because it want to form the protective oxide layers around in its surface. The chromium want to form the protective oxide layer on its outer surface, so that's why it attracts the oxygens. Protective oxide layers. Hello? Want to form the protective oxide layer around in its surface, so I form attract the Cr2O3, Cr2O4, 7 forms here. Okay, final. So low oxidation state found to be complex, has a ligand, the acceptable the pi electrons character to the sigma bond, and the low oxidation state found when complex compound has a ligand and pi electron character addition to the sigma bond. Okay. Low oxidation state are found to be correct. Now voice is clear? ಅಯ್ಯೋ ದೇವರೇ ಭಗವಂತ, ದೇವರೇ ಭಗವಂತ. 1 hour ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೆ ಯಾರು. ಹರಂತಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದು, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ನಾರಾಯಣ, ಬಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Electrons. Cobalt or serine of electrons. Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel. Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel. Nickel ನಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು d ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ಸ್? ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್? ಅಮ್ಮ ದೇವ್ರೆ, ರೇಟಿ ಅಂತ ಏನು ರೇಟಿಯೇನಾ? Sure, ma'am, I'm taking class, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm in class only. Ma'am, I'm in class. Virtually ಓವರಾಗಿ virtually.